Hello, so we are back in Riverview for another renovation. Before I forget, I'm going to pin on the screen the playlist with all the previous videos in that series. I'm making over our building in Riverview, and I'm also taking the world in Create a World so that I have an edited version of the world. Sometimes I'm using store items, but only free ones, and I include them with the download of the makeover or let's build. That said, for today's video is going to be a residential lot, the remaining one here in that neighborhood, the Dogwood neighborhood district, and it is occupied, so we're going to check it out in Edit Town mode first. So here we go, it's the Simovitch Family, and it is Betty's childhood, teenagehood house. So she's going to grow up and become Betty Newbie, and supposedly she's going to marry Bob. But yeah, I'm not going with that in mind. Apparently, she has been groomed to pursue a career in music. The dad seems to be a couch potato. Whoa, I don't know how to pronounce that. I'm going to try Champion Lhaso Apso. So that should be a breed of dog that I do not know. So I'm also giving a dog to all the families living in that neighborhood. But this one, I'm not sure we have that one. So I'll see what it is. 2 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms. So, okay. And the size is rather big. 40 by 30. Was it the same size here? Yeah. Okay. This suburban model home shares many features with its neighbors, but stays a breed apart with its remodeled master bath and barely touched, original kitchen. Okay. So that's the Champion Lhaso Apso. Okay. I don't know. So let's have a closer look at the house. So it doesn't look very big from the outside, and it's a weirder that it's on such a big lot, but I'm not going to downsize it. I'm just going to keep it on the same lot. Even though it's just that one floor, I don't know, on the side like that, it looks the part. I mean, it's pretty. I like it. Less here at the front, maybe because of the fence. But anyway, I'm going to have it just like for the other houses in that neighborhood. I'm going to go with an archway like that, a porch area for the entrance. So there is a path leading here to the back fence and the backyard, which is rather small. So again, why on such a big lot? And also the lot, so you can see the border of the edge of the lot. There is a slope a bit. So it's a bit downhill. Just a bit. Oh, that's not the garage. That's the bathroom. Oh, that's the remastered and bathroom, I think, or something. Looks like it's just that one floor. And the family is there. Okay, so the garage, very interesting. There is a guitar just standing there. And, I don't get the big window in the kitchen. And, okay, I wasn't expecting that. Okay, so leopard print in the living room. There's a door here. I'm getting confused. Oh, where I'm at. So there is another bay window, and the main door is there. Okay, let's have a view from above. I'm sorry, it's messy. But yeah, I was getting lost because there is a door here. Oh, okay, leading to the backyard because there is a bedroom here. Okay, the layout is a bit. At the same time, I like it from the outside, but okay, and she doesn't have a door leading outside, but her bedroom is there. Oh, it's a very cute bedroom. There are a lot of prints, but it kind of matches. And then there is the bathroom here. So that's not the main bathroom then, since I've seen this one. Yeah, there is a big one. Okay, I'm going too fast, I know, but I'm already starting to try and see what changes I can do to the layout, and at the same time trying to keep the personality of the house. So the main bedroom, ooh, I like that. But yeah, again, a bit too, is that the same print? Yeah, so yeah, maybe not. Again, a door, random door on the side like that, and it leads to, okay, that's, yeah, his and hers, sink. So they don't have a direct access to the backyard either, but then the backyard goes up to there, so it's big. I'm going to make it bigger than what it is. It's just too small for such a big lot. And they have like a random swing, okay, with butterfly prints on it, and then, okay, zebra prints. So for the outside, it's easy. I'm going to go with the same idea than for the other houses, but the fence, I'm pretty sure I'm going to remove it. I am hesitating quite a bit. Do I make an access, a direct access here, like a corridor, or I like that it's a bit different, that the access is on the side, but it's just like next to the fireplace and it's a bit random here. I'll need to have more room to access the backyard then, but there is room to do that, so easy peasy. So those are the ideas and beginning of ideas for this house. Let's get started. So the exterior of the house first, and it was pretty easy to know what to do because it was the rinse and repeat process, as it was the same as the one I did for the other houses in the same neighborhood. Just build over the house on the level below, above, yeah, one floor above. Just rebuild the house in a way, and then using constraint floor elevation, I have the level, the first floor be one step above ground, and keep the garage area on the ground floor. And then at the end I'm going to have a level skip marker there, so that they look as if they are in the same, well, they are going to appear on the same floor, but there are two floors there, and yep, so that's pretty much what I did. I was thinking about the layout while doing that, and I kept the same one because it was quite, it was a main feature of the house. Just moved the chimney, the fireplace, from just one slot closer to the front, so that I had two wide space for the door leading outside. So I've kept the two bedrooms at the back with the small bathroom in between, and I closed up the small area that was in front of the bathroom and two bedrooms, so there was only that wall that was protruding, and in the living room where the lounge chair was, and so I closed up that area so that there is a hallway and that it cuts that here, doing that sleeping area from the living area. So I thought that was more like a suburban house style. And I haven't added doors leading outside, so the only door leading outside to the backyard is the one that is on the side in the living room area near the fireplace. I've kept that because I kept in mind that in the description that it read that the kitchen, for instance, hadn't been touched up since it was the original kitchen, I think, or something like that. And sure, I thought that most of the house was like that, except for that newer bathroom, that does look like a recent add-on to the house, as if it was part of the garage, but then they took that back part of the garage to turn it into a bathroom for the next wall bedroom, which is the main bedroom for the parents. So then making over the SIMS, living there before tackling the interior. And for Vadim, I went with so he's a couch potato, so I forget that because he has that in his bio. I haven't changed all the traits I wanted to change yet, so I need to play some more with them first to know if I want to change a few more there. But Vadim couch potato, so his everyday outfit, for instance, it's sweatpants, because I was thinking that he comes back from work and then he gets into sweatpants in front of the TV and maybe he's eating peanuts while watching TV while his wife is trying to make a star of their daughter. So I leaned quite a bit on that part. I was a bit sorry for Betty, but at the same time it's very interesting to have that like more mature in town. Kind of looking forward to playing them more. So yeah, the kitchen was interesting because it read in the description that it was a barely touched original kitchen, I think. So my idea there was to try and pinpoint the construction date of the house, so approximately. So I went with the 90s. I thought the style of house I went with would fit that time period, and so the kitchen is supposed to be the original one, barely touched. So I went with also a 90s vibe there. So pretending the floor is linoleum, and that the countertops are the OG ones, and the appliances maybe also, some of them are like the dishwasher and the bar area, also the light fixtures above. I went with the style from that time period. I'm not sure about everything, but I'm no expert, what I mean. That's what I went with for the kitchen. And for the color scheme in general, I looked at their favorite colors. So Vadim's, I think it's either green or Irish green, and Fatima was white, and Betty is pink. So that's why I went more with white colored items, pieces of furniture there, because of Fatima, and she sounded in the family description and even in her own bio that she's more like the one in charge. Vadim seems more distant, and he seemed more like a laissez-faire kind of guy. So more like it's not his business. It's just, I guess he doesn't care enough to be involved. That's what I would interpret his bio as, because he seemed to disagree somewhat with the way his wife is raising that daughter, but at the same time he's a couch potato who'd like to, he's family oriented in the text, but also a couch potato, and in his biography it's like something like he loves his family but doesn't understand why they should try and turn their kid into a star, but at the same time he likes watching TV. So it doesn't seem involved in very much in the everyday upbringing of his daughter, but he disagrees with how his wife is doing that. So yeah, I'm thinking he's not that involved also in the interior decoration, interior design, and that he's happy he has a big TV. So I went with a big TV for them, since it's a couch potato, and quite a few items are for him around the couch. So a comfortable looking couch, and he has the remote control not far, peanuts, a bowl of peanuts nearby. The rest is more Fatima's stuff. So she is, well, I've changed quite a few of that traits already, but there is one I'm flip-flopping on. It's Born to be a Star, because I don't know, she apparently used to have a band, and she was also a groupie. So I thought she would be the type to exhibit all the prizes she got or her daughter got. And also there was already that poster on the wall with some kind of star on it. And I thought that maybe it was her back in the days when she was still very invested in doing music in her career before meeting Vadim. So it's an bio, so that when she met him, she put that career aside and got more into housewife's vibe. But at the same time, she never forgot those dreams. She had to be a star. So that's why I'm not sure about Born to be a Star, because I think that trait makes them be famous pretty easily, or it's easier for them to get famous, and it wasn't easy for her. She did not succeed, but that's something that she still dreams of doing, so I'm not sure. So then Betty's bedroom. So Betty, she likes music, so I wanted to go also that way, but she has also, maybe she's not the same style as is popular now. I mean, maybe her mom is pushing her to be some sort of pop star, or a performer with dancing lessons and singing lessons and the whole 9 yards. But Betty is more indie rock, so I'm going that way for now. Same thing, I'm not sure if I'm going to keep that, or I need to play a bit more with them. Also, she's quite perceptive from what I've gathered, so I went with that trait too. I removed artistic because there are a lot of them that got that one. So she's still a virtuoso in my game, but perceptive instead of artistic. And I've kept the other two for now. And flirty, I'm very interested in that one because she's supposed to be interested in Bob Newby from what I remember of the trailer for Riverview. So I don't really understand. I'm reading that one like ace, somewhat asexual or something like that. But so yeah, I'm not going to play personally her as if she's going to be mom to Brandy and Brooke and newbie. Later on, I'm just playing the game with them right now and see how they evolve. So if she doesn't get with Robert, I'm not. I wouldn't be bothered by that. So then the bathroom. So I went with that's the original bathroom, and then the parents there, or maybe previous owners of the house, did the add-on of the other bathroom later on because they wanted an ensuite for the main bedroom. So that's why I went with an older looking bathroom too. So did not try to add anything fancy there. It's a combo shower and bathtub, so there is everything needed there. Just the one sink and a toilet, and it's the bathroom in between the two bedrooms. So that's why I went with the idea that it was the original bathroom from the coming with the house, and the other one was an add-on because it was part of the garage. So then the parents' bedroom. So the parents' bedroom, again I went with Fatima's favorite color. Also, since there were animal prints, well, not all over the house. It was just in the living room and in the backyard. But yeah, again I went with the idea that it was Fatima's style there. So I did not put any in Betty's bedroom. It's more pastel colored, her bedroom. But the parents' bedroom, I just put accents. It's mostly on the bed frame and on the pillows there. And I really liked the valley corner they had, so I put one from Showtime there. There are quite a few items from Showtime in that house. There are a few store items, like a couple, just to decorate a bit more. Yeah, off the top of my head, there are at least 2 items from the store. But yeah, using also Showtime items because of the main theme there for that family, that is pushing the teen to be a star, a music star. So yeah, I thought that the mom was very much into. So I'm pretending that's her when she was younger, and she had maybe a band or 2 when she was trying to make it on the big scene. I don't know why they are in Riverview. It's not the right place to be for a Showtime career, I'm not sure. But yeah, the ensuite bathroom. So as I've said, I was thinking that it's an add-on that was part of the garage and turned into a bathroom for the parents. And so that's why I had the path from the backyard. So it's bigger, the backyard had a path leading up to that room. I almost put a door there instead of a window, thinking that it was the back door from the garage, so leading outside, but they replaced it by that window because they didn't want to have an direct access from the bathroom. I was going to say swimming pool, I don't know why. From the bathroom to the backyard. And so that big window used to be a door in my mind, and that used to be, the whole thing used to be the garage over there. And for the design, I suffered with this one. I didn't know, since again Fatima's favorite color is white, so when I was doing it, I was making it over, I thought I would try and keep the color, the main color scheme that were there, and that was that bluish green there, and I could not, it did not fit with what I had done, so instead I went more beige. It's beige and white, that bathroom, and then to keep it with what I had in mind for Fatima, I went with gold accents because of that big mirror you can get in the By the Bug catalogue. I think it's from Generation, and so that's also why I chose that painting with that thick frame around it, and to me it's kind of echoing the mirror on the wall, and so with the golden color also, and I might recolor it for the version I have, because there are two types of swatches there, so there are two different ones for the same frame, but they're actually the same image, so one of them can be recolored, and I might do that to have something more personal to the family, because that is more of a Al-Simahara themed landscape. I think it's pyramids on it, so yeah, I don't see really the relation with the family, so none of them are especially sounds like adventures either, so it's for the frame mostly I picked this one. So then the backyard, as I've said, is bigger, but did not want to. I removed the swing set. I kept the easel, was in Betty's bedroom, and then I changed a bit the furniture in the backyard area. Just wanted it to be bigger because the lot is even bigger, and I wanted to use more space there, so not to waste too much. And then adding a few more lamps. I did something in the garage, don't remember what I did. At first I wanted to have so I put the karaoke machine, you might have seen that, in the living room. At first I wanted to have it in the garage and have it as a rehearsal space. But then I was thinking that she is pushing her daughter to be music star and maybe to sing also, like the big, like a performer, so she can do anything in the music career. She can play, she can dance, she can sing, and I was thinking that was very much on theme to have a karaoke machine actually in the living room, and maybe they can even host parties there to show off her daughter's skill, and maybe even hers in the main room of the house. So, overview of the lot. I'll show you the dog first. So that's Elvis. So she's, it's a she. She is not a Lhaso Apso because that breed wasn't in the list in create pet. But yeah, I tried to go as close as I could to the breed. She's not as fluffy for sure, but she's so cute. The house, let's go. So the backyard here is a bit larger. The access to the backyard is still over there, but it's a double door, and I did a small landing over there because the whole house is on foundation, just one step above ground, except for that area over there because it's the garage and the part converted to a bathroom over there. So very quickly, main entrance, main door, living area with the karaoke machine and the desk over there, couch, TV. Then there is a archway over there, access to the kitchen area with a dining corner and a bowl for the pet, access to the garage. And then back in the living room, the corridor, so it did not exist before, there was just that one wall over there. Betty's bedroom, the bathroom, bedroom, ensuite bathroom. Here with the door is there, and there is just one step to go there. And the store items. So yeah, I think there are only a couple, and they are in Betty's bedroom. So that would be that little sculpture here, very cute, and the record case here, and there is the same object over there. So this is going to be it for this family. I'll try and visit them pretty soon. I'm always saying that, but I don't have time to, it's just when I'm doing the house, I'm always like, ooh, this sounds so interesting. I really like all the families so far, except for the Crosby, but that's going to be it for this video, and I'll see you in the next one. À bientôt!